Hi, so let's talk about dryer sheets. So for my 3 cabinet challenge, I picked dryer sheets. They seem relatively safe. I've never questioned them before. The smell of them has always kind of irritated me. It makes my eyes burn. It gives me kind of a scratchy throat, but I just thought maybe it was sensitive to the fragrance. So upon looking at the ingredients, it doesn't list them. It says catatonic surfactant and fragrance. And then if you want the rest of the ingredients, you have to go to their website. So I Googled catatonic surfactants and I found out that it is a chemical that is used in softeners and anti-static compounds. It's also used in hair products. And it says with extended uses, it can cause hair to become dry and brittle. I don't know why you'd want that in your hair product if it's gonna damage your hair, but apparently they do. They are a synthetic and an irritant. They are an allergenic and a toxic chemical, and if taken orally, it can be lethal. Not sounding so good. So then I went on to their website, and after much digging around, because they don't just list their ingredients like it makes it sound, I found a safety data sheet that kind of from the company that's reviewing their product and its toxicity. I still couldn't really find a list of ingredients, but what I did find was, let me find it. It says toxicological, I can speak, information. And so it has product information. There's no data available on this product. Toxic inhalation, no hazard is known. Eye contact, avoid eye contact. Skin contact. No effect based on information supplied. Ingestion, don't taste or swallow, may be harmful. I mean, I figured that would go with most chemical products, but you never know these days. Anyway, under delayed and immediate effects, as well as chronic effects from short or long-term exposure, under carcinogenic, it is a A3 animal carcinogenic. It is a group 1 carcinogenic to humans. It is a known carcinogenic. So while I couldn't find specific ingredients on this product, their own data sheet says that this contains chemicals which are known to cause cancer. To me, that's a little scary. That's a lot of things I say is scary, but the more you dig into toxic things that are in your home, the more this is terrifying. So the good news is you don't need dryer sheets. You don't need them, especially if you have a new fancy nice dryer. You don't really need them at all. But if you're like me and you have an old government issued dryer that barely dries anything, there are a couple options for you. First option is you could line dry all your clothes. I'm not gonna do that. That's a lot of work. So what I did is started using wool balls. You can buy these on Amazon. You can get it like a pack of 6, pretty cheap. And you just throw them in your dryer with your clothes. So no dryer sheets, put your wet clothes in the dryer, throw these in there, you turn it on, it dries your clothes. It's awesome. The reason I have safety pins in some of these is because you still have some static issues. So if you put a safety pin on these wool balls and throw it in there, it helps with some of the static issues you could experience. Also, if you really like the fragrance that comes out of, you know, your little chemical pack, your little chem pack over here, you can put whatever your favorite essential oil is. You can drop a few drops onto these balls and throw them in your dryer, and it'll pick up some of that scent. My experience is you want to use a stronger fragranced essential oil, or it's not going to really, the smell isn't going to come through. The aroma, if you will. So lavender I can never get to really come through, but Thieves works great, Stress Away works great. So there you have it. So you can hang dry your clothes, or you can use these dryer balls. It's super cheap, they're reusable lots of times. You don't have to load them with oil every time. It's like maybe every 4 or 5 times. If you're doing like a big load of laundry with heavy items like blankets, you might have to reload it again with oils if you want the fragrance, but for the regular loads of laundry that I do, it's only like every 3 to 4. So if you have any questions, send me a message.